everyone. Welcome to Paradise Arrested, Episode 2, A Shadow Play. I just want to, probably going to forget to thank everybody who I need to thank, but thank you to music by Critical Role, Hunter Rogerson. Who does this guy? Hold on. Nope, not you.
Travis Savoy.
Travis Savoy, yep.
Borislav Savov.
Yes. All those wonderful people for our music today. And thank you to Callie, who is letting me use her homebrew world of Serene and Flickers of Divinity for today. When we last played, it was our first session, and we got to be introduced to our apostles. 4 apostles of the First Ring gods, and they were in this kind of Bucktown Calvarine to witness the sparking of a new little fledgling god, Zaloris, god of sportsmanship. They got to participate in the first ever Zalorix, and probably the last ever, considering where this game is going. And some people had fun, some people did not have fun. Whatever happened, everyone were good sports about it. And that's all we're going to say. But in the middle of such party and revelry, all of the apostles were given notice by their patron deities to immediately report to Ter Devra for further instruction. Once there, the apostles saw all of their deities along with the other apostles. Almost all of them. Miro did not make an appearance, notably. And we're told that they were going to be transported to Kal Samia, which is a very large farming establishment, and mentioned something about strange, shadowy creatures taking over things. That people weren't really getting hurt that badly, but there were no ideas about what it was and what kind of trouble they would be. So that is where we left off. I think I had you guys teleported, but I am going to go a little bit back in time and give a pause because, Nereus, did you still want to try to contact Miro before you left? You don't have to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Bring up the spell real
I just say, you know what I love about the idea of a divination wizard that also has like sort of clericy abilities where it's like, all right, let me roll to see if I get through to my god. And they hang up on you, and then you just like use one of your portents, be like, no, you're picking up.
I go, when I cast that spell, I got my spell slot back. So.
Nereus, so you were given permission in Ter Devra to find a small private room for sake of meditation where no one is going to bother you.
All right. I will cast as a ritual, and I need to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
All right.
All right. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. Nope.
Yeah, it's not coming in here.
No, it's not even rolling the die. It rolled for initiative, but not for this. All right, I'll just roll it myself.
All right. No worries.
Plus 9. 28.
All right. Perfect.
So I don't go insane, and I don't take 66 psychic damage. I can ask my entity up to 5 questions. So I reach out into the ethereal realm, casting to the winds of fortune, and call Nereus, god of roads. May
Miro.
my word Miro? Yeah, Mirius is his cousin.
That's you.
Miro also got. That's why he sometimes doesn't answer. Miro. I say Miro, god of roads. My words travel to you.
As your eyes are closed, you are in this. It's a familiar void, but your feet are planted on a step. And as you look down, that step trails forward until it lights up into a familiar web. And while you're only on one spoke of it, you see this kind of whirl of magical energy at the center as Miro comes into being. Miro seems always moving, unlike the first other deities, his body shifting and twisting like wind spirits. His skin is deep blue, like the color of the ocean during a storm, with seafoam green. The colors twist over his body like waves of the sea. His horns shoot at an angle behind his head, like two twin tails streaming behind a running child. His hair is shimmery copper that never quite lays still. Ah, Nereus, what brings you to my domain? I believe you have a mission to attend to, yes?
Yes, my lord, but I bring questions for the greatest traveler before I embark.
Questions. Always more interesting than the answers. Very well. I will hear out your questions. But no answers, will I promise?
Of course.
This is normal. Sometimes he answers questions with more questions, and yet it seems to count, unfortunately. So you just go with it.
Wow, what a dick.
My lord, I detect great anxiety amongst the highest as they send us out to this, and it has long been since a conclave of the gods came together. I ask you this: what have they not told us about the danger we walk into?
Ooh, what have they not shared? What do they dare not share with mortals here, especially such trusted mortals as the apostles? What perhaps they do not dare share would simply be that they are hoping this is something ordinary. Something that is merely people screaming and nothing to worry about. You see, our first ring only wishes for things to be peaceful and plentiful.
I see.
What basically you would get from that is that while they have come together, and perhaps they don't actually know more than what they told you, just that they are hoping by responding to this swiftly, it'll be done with and they don't have to think about it anymore.
My lord, I ask a second question.
Two questions.
On the road that we travel, the enemies that we may face, or the trials that we may face, what do you foresee as our greatest danger?
Greatest danger. I see the greatest danger to be... Sorry, just give me a second to think of how to phrase this. Your greatest danger will be to focus energy on that which is perhaps not easily destroyed. And instead... that your greatest danger will be that you will put your focus on that which is not so easily destroyed. For focusing on that will just merely cause more destruction. What you'd get from that is, it seems like maybe the enemy you're about to face, the obvious thing to attack, is not going to be the one that is most easily vested, and perhaps you should change your energies to focus on something else to win the day.
I see. I technically have 3 questions left, but I don't have any big ones for Miro after knowing those things, so I'm happy to end the ritual.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give me 5 seconds here. Miro just kind of smiles at the end and just merely says, Remember, us first-ring deities like to make sure we're all above it. They see themselves as a tower, us at the top, the rest of all of Alcana below. But you and I, we see it. We see it turned, we see a wheel. all of us around and around with more and more power in the center of it. But I wonder what would happen if you turned that even more. Think on this, Nereus. Good luck. And then he wisps out.
More questions than answers, as normal. Nereus will pick himself up and head towards the rest of the apostles so he can be whisked away.
All right. Is there anything anybody else wanted to do before you teleport? All right.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Mage Armor.
You can do that. You can do that. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So all of you go return to the teleportation room, and through some other people that work at Terre Devra, you are once again go through the familiar teleportation magics and appear outdoors. As you all teleport together to call Samia, you all see that normally this is a small farming village with acres of various farms where technology and magic are used together to help overcome the hard labor. Normally, a peaceful place with quaint fields and small houses to house workers, but that is not what you find upon arriving. Before you is one such farmstead, fields, tools, hay, some barrels. But in between all of this, you see creatures, plants, objects. You're not really sure what it is. It moves and undulates in between the paths and the walls of this farmstead. But it shows no ability to see or hear. Its shadows and void mixed with ink and slime. Staring at it for too long brings an uncomfortable lurch to your stomachs. It's incomprehensible and alien. More importantly, it seems to have one singular goal: consume and bring to life. You watch as one of these objects rise up like a tidal wave passing over a barrel, completely consuming the object in its shadow ink, before suddenly this barrel is just more of that weird, uncomfortable void. But now it's got arms and legs and a creepy little smile. One of the farmers approaches your group of apostles. "Oh, thank goodness, the apostles! Please, you must save us from this."
Saphira is currently glancing down and is like, I don't think I've ever said this before, but please be mud. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Well, stand back, citizen. We'll handle this.
Irita comes forward and asks him, what can you tell us about what's going on here? Just earlier this morning, we're all out and, doing our business, and suddenly these things just, I don't know where they came from, the ground, outside. They seem to be focused on just these unattended objects. They'll consume a thing and then it'll turn into these creatures. They can hurt people. Feels more like an acid burn. Thankfully, we've been able to evacuate a lot of the people away, and they're not coming towards us. But I don't know. This could really spread to a lot of farms.
Is there anything in particular they look to be consuming, or is it widespread?
We haven't heard them spreading much more than these couple of farmsteads here, but they take things. The only pattern we can see is they take things that aren't alive. Like he points, and you see that one of the things you were looking at that it consumes is a barrel. Another couple of them come forward and have taken over like a milling machine. And one thing actually, everyone please make perception checks. I should be calling those more often.
11.
All right.
16.
16.
At 20.
Perfect.
4.
Saphira, you hope it's mud.
Yes, I do.
Rohirri and Nereus, one thing you notice, Rohirri and Nereus, one thing you're noticing is that, they, the bigger the object, the more of these weird shadow ink monsters are needed to consume it. Nereus, with your 20 specifically, one thing you notice that seems kind of like a weird nuance to this rule, they are overtaking crops and hay that are just plucked and lying around, but not ones that are growing.
Doesn't devour anything alive,
Correct.
even if it's inanimate.
Yet their touch is burning like acid. Strange.
Yes, don't get close to them, but when they could get over they possess one of those things, it hurts. He shows you his arm, and yeah, it kind of looks like a nasty acid burn.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
That's very blessed Lysilia, thank you. You do that, but I think the main thing you notice as you do that is it's not knitting back together as quickly as it should.
But it is still working?
Yes, it is. It's still working, it's just slower. Healing magic in Alcana is pretty widespread. Not that people don't die or get sick or anything like that, but, something like this, a cure wound should easily heal. And it is healing. It's not unhealable, but it's healing like it's a more grievous injury than it should be.
I bet we're not in his network.
Yeah, I would agree. He has Aetna. This is a Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yeah, you're right.
Ouch.
Look, my cures work best on followers of Lysilia. I'm not saying they don't work on other people, just they work best on,
Boy, the damage is so fundamental that your magic has more work to do to heal him.
That's a distressing thought.
This thing seems to be intelligent. If it's moving and can destroy living things, but is choosing not to.
Nereus, you would have shared with us the
Yes,
information that you
absolutely.
got from... Okay. Then Lithian would say, it doesn't look like it's intelligent, but it is making intelligent choices, and based on the information that Miro gave you, we should be looking elsewhere.
Yes. This, I think, is the thing we are not meant to directly confront. And given how widespread it is, that makes sense.
But
Perhaps there is
please,
a source.
Saphira, don't let that stop you from dancing for them.
She just gives you a nasty look.
Irina kind of sighs. Arya and Everine, get the civilians to a safe house away from here. Theod, you're going to come with me to the next farm over and see if any of your contraptions work. You four, you can wipe this area clean. Nereus, you're able to set up some kind of telepathic connection between some of us so we can communicate?
Yes, one moment. Nereus will use the ritual to create a psychic bond between everybody.
Mhm.
So, with that, and after he... Hold on, I have it right here. So, telepathic link with up to 8 creatures in range.
So look at that, 8 apostles.
How convenient.
You can't have intelligence 2 or less, or it doesn't work.
All
Oh,
right.
damn.
Yeah, sorry, Rohirri.
The communication works over any distance, just not different planes.
Yep, we're good.
And it lasts... Sorry. It lasts 1 hour by default.
Yeah, not a problem.
But it's a ritual, so I can just re-up it.
Yeah, you're going to be good for this battle. All Arya gives a look over to Saphira. Are we sure that dancers should be in the middle of such a dangerous battle?
She glances over. I'll be fine. Thank you.
All theaters of war require distractions.
Right. I'm not.
That's why they call it theater.
Look, are we going to quibble over who's going to be where, or can I go hit that shit with my hammer?
Thank you, Rahiri. Someone's being intelligent here. I don't want you two together. You'll bicker besides doing missions. Saphira, you'll stay with them. All right. Are we ready? I kind of let you guys do this beforehand, but basically, if there are any spells or even any checks you want to do before we get into the battle screen, you're not always going to have this with battles, but you do this time. So if there's anything you want to prepare before I change screens, please go within
Yes,
reason.
Actually,
Within reason. Tell me what you want to do.
I want to cast Conjure Elemental for an Earth Elemental.
Sure, you can do that.
What's it
His
look
name
like?
is Wally.
I love it. What's Wally look like?
A
He should,
lot of rock.
he should look like one of those blocks from Mario with the angry face on it.
The what?
Yes,
Yeah,
I love that.
just a giant block that bounces around.
All right. Let me get you all to the battle screen then, and we're gonna begin initiative. Okay.
Going to initiate initiative.
Yes. You guys basically can go. You can position yourselves along this path. Anything with stone, yes, that's like a 5-foot wall that you'd have to get through. Anything you see that's like tree and grass, you can get through just fine. So it's really
Okay.
just like this outer wall and this wall you have to worry about. Everything else you can get over just fine.
Got it. So like we
Um,
need to use like 5 feet of movement to get over the
Yeah, exactly. So it's not super difficult terrain, but you know.
Yeah.
And the houses are the houses. So yeah, you see lots of the two houses and big old farmstead. Make sure you're kind of moving to the right because there are more things on that end. And kind of as my beginning way of doing this, you see that these weird shadow creatures kind of enter all of these objects. And give me 1 second because this is very important, what I'm about to do.
And make sure on the stream channel you also move them over
Oh,
to the combat
I'm so
map
sorry.
so they can
Thank
see it.
you. Sorry, folks. Thank you.
Mhm.
And as that happens, I have to do a couple of crazy things, so give me 1 second here to be crazy. Oops, I did the wrong one. Okay. That's fine. We're going to start with those. And then, as that happens,
What the?
Oh no.
Got a little happy
Take
face.
that.
Oh no. Where's Juxta when you need him?
What the fuck?
I was cracking up for probably like an hour straight as I did this the other day.
Oh no.
Well, I'ma hit it with me hammer.
Unfortunately, this requires me doing a lot of weird stuff to make this work. But we're making it work.
I'm gonna hit tab to bring up all the highlightable objects.
Pretty much. All right. We'll see how long I last doing this, but I find it very entertaining. Okay, so we're going to start initiative and hope that I do this right. So I need to do that,
Mhm.
and they're not tokens, so I need to... Okay. How do I add to initiative?
Oh, what the
Right
hell,
click.
Roll 20?
Add to turn.
Thank
I
you.
clicked on my token.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
It doesn't work?
I mean,
have to manually.
Yeah, you'll have to add us onto the turn order. We can put our turn orders
Oh,
in.
that's
Yeah,
what you
the-
mean.
Yeah, we tried clicking on it and rolling, but it didn't.
You
import.
got it. Give me just kind of give me your
Yeah, yeah.
patience for 1 second. Thank you guys. This is gonna be kind of slow because I'm slow, so I do apologize.
No worries. It's your first
No,
time.
It's fine.
Trust me, it takes a minute to get used to.
Okay, add turn. Oh, did it not save? Okay. Turn 15. Okay, now I need to add you all. Oops, layer. Okay, you guys all added?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. I don't think. Oh, I see. You guys actually can't see them, but that's okay. I will just have to do this. The three things you see, you're about to see them on the side. It's just so you can see them in the turn order. They are not here. They are just. These things are just for turn order purposes. Please ignore.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna just move them down here. There we go. Okay, let me see. All right, Nereus, I think we're just looking for you for initiative. Oh, 10. Okay. What's your dex, Nereus?
+2.
Plus 2?
12, I think.
Hopefully better than a wheelbarrow.
It is. Okay,
Yeah,
now I need to.
14, actually. Sorry, it's 14.
Oh,
my
that's fine either way. I need to. Did I do it? I did it. Okay. Whew, okay. All right. I got this. So, none of you guys reached 20, so a lair action occurs. And the
Man,
lair.
they turned this place into their lair already.
That's probably a bad sign, actually.
Yeah.
So the lair action, I kind of already did part of it, but we're just going to do more. So one of the lair actions they're going to take is that all shadows close to an object get to just immediately possess an object. So I'm going to go and do that. So we've got this guy that's possessed. We've got that guy's already possessed, and we need this to be possessed.
Now you did say that it's all items that are possessed, not like
Ye-
not like people or anything. Because you said
So
they even
that
ignored the
is-
crops.
So, yes. So one thing I do want to say, though, this is extremely important for certain people's abilities, including you, Lithian. They are, when they're possessed, they are considered living.
Sure. I just want to make sure,
Yeah.
like, we're not killing like people that got.
No, you are not. You are killing objects.
And the only crops that have been possessed are ones that have already been like cut, right?
Correct.
Ones that aren't alive.
That's why there's
Interesting.
only like 5 instead of the entire screen.
Interesting. Got it.
All right. I think. Oh, and I just need to do one more here. And then that is the lair action. This is going to be fun to upkeep. Next is. Oh, man. I need to make your all initiatives lower. Next would be the shadow creatures, but they are already possessing things, so that would be part of their turn, so they don't need to do anything. So next is Lithian. Oops.
Real quick, Sarah, can I get
Go
a
ahead.
token for the Earth Elemental?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Let me do that real quick here.
I rolled
I
the
might have one for
highest
you.
with only a +2 initiative.
Correct, you did.
I rolled an 8.
All right. Let's see. Lithian will survey
Oh,
the
maybe.
area.
Here we go. How big is your conjure elemental? Is it
Huge,
medium,
I believe.
medium or large?
I mean.
It's large. Okay.
If it's an Earth Elemental, like the standard CR5 Earth Elemental.
Okay. Well, he is right here. Okay. I'm so sorry, Lithium. Please.
No, that's fine.
continue.
Yeah. Yep. So knowing that these things shouldn't be our immediate concern, Lithian would like to. This is
Well,
like
to
a-
be
like a-
fair, the shadows themselves. I didn't say anything about them possessing things.
Okay.
and the shadows are.
I don't know if we see them. I think they're just the mass everywhere.
So the
Okay.
shadows have all been possessed. I had it that all the shadows are currently possessing things right now. So
Oh, okay.
keep in mind that you don't see any shadows right now because they're currently possessing things. But those things, I mean, they're just things.
Right.
They're just alive.
He would like to get. Is this like a building right here?
Yeah.
All right. He would like to get up on top of the building. And would you like? to check of some
Yes, I
sort?
do. Acrobatics or athletics, your choice is fine. Just a simple TN of 12.
All right, we're gonna go acrobatics. You said DC of 12.
You're pretty experienced at this, so
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to use a psionic die,
you can.
which is a. Gosh, I have so much stuff on here. A D. Oh boy. Oh, fuck me. We'll go to 5. Exactly what I needed. All right, so yep, 12 exactly to get up there, and then I would like to do, and I'll take my whole action to do it. He would like to sort of survey the area.
Okay.
And see if he can figure out either where they are based on their density, maybe, and the directions they're moving. Wherever they came from, like they had to, even if they just apparated somewhere, they had to apparate somewhere on this plane to begin with. So he'd like to try and see if he can't narrow down either their point of origin or if there's something here that might be causing them to appear.
Okay. Can you make for me? I want you to make 2 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to make a perception check and an arcana check. And I will
Alright.
not, there's not like a, depending on how well you roll, you'll get to know more for sure information.
All right. So for the perception, that is a 9 plus 7 for a 16.
Beautiful.
And then lucky me with this plus 0 arcana and a natural 20, that is 20.
That's beautiful. So this, you're going to get very good information that I hope will be helpful for you guys. Trying to figure out where they come from, that's really fucking hard because you're trying to find a point of origin. You're trying to, they just seem to almost be coming from the ground itself, but the ground like they're going on isn't necessarily, like you kind of see the acidity, but you're not sure like, it's almost like they just appeared there, really. So it's like underground, around. There's no real good trail here. They all just kind of existed. What you see though in combat, but with the 20 Arcana, what you will know for sure is that they just seem to be drawn to these objects and then just kind of want to be in this object. That seems to just be their goal here. Because once they possess something, they just stay there. They don't. They if anything gets too close to it.
Oh, so they only attack things that get near them.
Mm-hmm. And so otherwise, they seem very happy just kind of being there. You don't see right now any more appearing here in this area. Like more of those shadow things happening. So you think that hopefully this is it that you have to deal with.
All right, then hopping up here and kind of surveying the area real quick, he would communicate back down to everyone mentally. They're not actually attacking anything. Only if something goes near and threatens them.
Sure, the guy did say that they were destroying stuff, though, right?
So
Or they
when
not?
I'm so sorry. Let me clarify
that's
one
fine,
thing.
that's
The area around them is being affected. So
Of course.
people so it's not like they're necessarily like in a defensive mode.
fine. Right.
So
Yeah,
it's not like they're defending territory. It's
yeah,
just more of they can't if they're rooted to the ground, they really can't move. Is really more what you're seeing here.
Okay.
It's
Oh, gotcha. So it's not that they're not peaceful or aggressive. They can't move so that they're not attacking anything around them.
yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I kind of clarify that whatever they're rooted to, once these shadows, whatever this is, takes root, it can't do much more beyond that. Do I have a quick bonus action somewhere that I can
It is
use?
affecting the ground and areas around it, which is mostly what people were getting hurt by.
Mhm.
But it's not destroying the thing they're possessing that
No.
we can see.
That you can see. Correct.
Okay. Maybe we just move them.
And then I'll just
Just pick
use
'em up.
psionic power recovery to get back a psionic die.
There is more I
Um,
will reveal if people
oh, yes,
continue to do
please.
rolls
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
to
yep,
help.
Yep, no
Yeah,
problem.
so there's I'm trying my best not to just give everything, so
yeah,
I
no,
do.
Of course.
But don't be afraid to continue making rolls. I will try to reveal more and more explicit information as you guys keep
Mhm.
going.
Is that
Alright.
Lithian's turn?
Yep, that is it then.
All right. Rohiri, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find out what happens when I break the thing they're in.
That's
You-
fair.
All right.
No,
So
my
I can't
cabbages.
actually.
This really is yes, actually. You know what? There you go. You figured it out.
All right. I can't get to one without dashing, so I am going to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Can you read what that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. You got it. Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna go up the road 30 feet towards the possessed crops. So, there.
You could get through here, by the way.
Yeah, I just out of
Yep.
movement. So
Okay. Yep. No
I
problem.
didn't want to, dash into melee and just be like, all right, hit me.
What's your weapon, Rohiri?
Big ass hammer.
Throw it. Just throw it.
That is,
Just swing it so hard.
I mean,
that's tempting.
she used her action, so.
Yeah.
We'll use your hammer action.
Yeah, it is hammer
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
What is your speed? You have. Oh, you also. Well, you were closer though. Can I have control of Wally?
Thank you. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I need to give it. Oh, do I do? No, I don't do represents. Do I do represents character or do I
think
do?
you can just right click and give control of
Yeah,
it.
on the bottom it should be can be edited and controlled by, and you'll
Can
add
be edited or
Rohiri.
controlled.
Should be
by.
right under their name.
There it is. Found it. Okay. Try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Wally's gonna smash these crops.
Perfect. Make a roll.
Let's see. I get the full CR5 stat block, right?
Yeah.
That's what the spell said. Yeah.
Okay. Makes 2 slam attacks. Plus 8 to hit, reach 10 feet, 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning. Okay, so that's going to be 18 and 19 to hit.
Yep. You only need the one. As soon as he smash and barrels through the crops, and it's hard to explain crops being more destroyed, but you would argue that as you slam down on it, and it just puffs and just disintegrates from it, you see that the shadow monster thing is ejected, you would argue. Sorry, give me 1 second. And as it's ejected, it moves 10 feet away. And this is gone.
Well, they run away if you break what they're in, so...
I should have prepared fireball.
That's okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. By the way, I'm going to give you one thing because I'm really, really nice. You only needed 1 attack to hit that crop. Do you want to use this attack for anything else?
Can I use the opportunity attack on the or the second attack on the shadow when it gets kicked out?
It teleports, so no.
You could reach that hay.
Actually, I still had 5 feet of movement left on.
You have
Him
10
to-
foot. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So
You have
I'm
10
gonna
foot
go there,
reach.
and I'm gonna see what happens when he tries to swing at the shadow.
Go ahead. What was that roll? I think it makes it.
19 was the second attack.
19 was the second. Yes. Okay. So, when you hit it, this is a little different. It's as your earth elemental smashes, it's like what it would look like if you smash through like slime, where you're not really sure if you did anything, but the rock and the fist around it kind of singes a little bit. And as it's moved back up, I'm going to use oh no, sorry. So it does so as it does that, I'm going to nope. Okay, tell me the damage that it would do.
Yeah.
15. So the thing is that it hit it, but you don't think it really did much, especially since is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, it uses one of its legendary actions, and it just seems to be back to normal again. Like nothing ever hit it.
Still valuable information.
Saphira, go ahead.
Okay, so we gotta do some smash and grab. That is not Saphira's strong point. Saphira kind of grunts, I detest field work. And she is going to head on down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's like, well, this is going to be new. I need the well to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on. I actually.
As she tries to hamster ball a well.
1 second. That well is a large.
I love that we both have the hamster ball.
What's your DC?
19.
Okay, yeah. So it fails.
Okay.
It's hamster ball.
Okay,
You
well,
should know that if it would have succeeded, you would have never lived that down.
Could you do me a favor? Could you send the spell? I need to read the spell.
I thought I did, but I didn't apparently.
I can
here we
paraphrase
go.
as another DM. Unless you have disintegrate, that thing.
Oh
isn't
no,
doing anything
that's
forever.
that's not the part I'm worried about.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. That's fine.
Large size or smaller. Unwilling makes a dex save.
Nothing, physical objects, energy, or spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out.
Yep, cool. Just need something to see real quick. That's not a problem. I'm lying.
Spell. That's weird.
I'm lying. It's a huge problem. Anyway, there's your hamster ball. It is surrounded by a hamster ball, and it just kind of flails.
She'll use her bonus action to give Lythian a bardic inspiration.
Please describe your bardic inspo.
Well, he really can't see her, so it's hard for me to say she. Oh no, you're on top of the roof, right?
Correct.
So she,
So I went inside and got all that information.
she does as her goddess commands. Her inspiration is through dance because she's actually not much of a singer.
Describe your dance for me.
I mean, I think we all know what her dance is. It is very sensual. It is a lot more motion in the hips than up top. Yeah.
Let me ask a different important question.
Okay.
Gritty.
Are you, when you dance, is it a freedom of movement? Is it a personal artistic thing? Or are you just memorizing movements that you've memorized for years?
No, for her, dancing is like an actual expression of herself. She likes to dance.
So something very interesting happens when you do that. This guy over here, it's been kind of like flailing, like rah. But then as you do that, it just kind of slows. For this round, even if the shadow creature in there gets out or anything like that, it's not gonna move anywhere.
Wait, that worked? My goddess is a genius.
Anything
we
else?
Got horny.
What's your
Listen.
bardic inspiration die, by the way?
Mine is, I believe, a plus 1d8.
It's either 1d8 or 1d10 at this point. I think it's
1d10.
1d10. Okay. Is that your turn, Saphira?
Hmm?
Is that your turn?
That is me. That's all.
All right. Sorry, let me just give me. I'll get to your turn in just a second, Nereus. I'm just kind of trying to think something real quick. Okay. No, we're gonna not worry about that. Okay. No, we're just not gonna. Okay. I just realized I don't think you guys can see that this is possessed. I apologize. Let me. Okay, now you see it's possessed. Oh, okay. As a legendary action after Saphira, this little guy is gonna be moving. He's gonna teleport, and he goes, floop, over here.
These things having legendary actions.
Yeah, okay.
And-
That's
and
not a great
Larak.
sign. Yeah.
Listen. Anyway, Nereus, it's your turn.
Rahiri, it didn't take a lot to break the object the thing was in before, right?
No.
It didn't. Okay. Cool,
Earth
cool, cool.
Elemental go squish.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level, so I get 5 missiles.
Yes.
And I'm going to hit. It's in 120 feet, so I can hit pretty much the board. I'll hit this one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Okay.
this one,
Uh-huh.
and this one.
Okay. So let me just repeat for you. This one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
this one.
Yep.
All right. I just need so the hay stuff is immediately disintegrated. Don't worry about that damage. So the crop's in the hay. So let me give me 1 second here. Go ahead and tell me the damage for the other two.
One of them got 5 damage.
Which one do you want it to be?
What are the I can hit the practice dummy or the barrel, right?
Yep, and the water duct, I think you had.
I'll hit the practice dummy for 5.
You got it. Give me one. Oh, this never went under. Sorry, folks. That was my bad. This was 5 damage, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got it. All right. It got hit. It's not like completely damaged yet, but it got pretty banged up. And then for
The second one did 4 damage.
All right. So this one, here we go. 4 damage. Same thing. It's not like it's not destroyed yet, but it's working. And then
I
the
raise
water.
my hand up and sparkling stars rain down to break these objects. In Miro's name, we pray.
And then what was the last one? The water duct.
Oh, you need me to roll one more?
I think because you had 5, right?
5 missiles, yeah.
Yep. So you have one more.
All right. 4 damage.
Same kind of thing. They're not like completely destroyed yet, but it's working. Like what you're doing is hitting that thing. But I will say, as you hit it, even though the shadowy part is still surrounding it, you are destroying the object, and it's not liking it. It's not a fan.
I guess with my movement, Miro will probably. Yeah, I'll move down by where Lycilia is, just so I can.
Saphira.
See. That's what I meant. So I can see more of the field.
Yes.
You see her shaking her ass and the wheelbarrow staring at her.
Miro is. He wishes she would have hit the gritty.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Nereus?
Yeah.
Okay. Next are any possessed items. This one is not really able to do anything. This one is in a hamster ball. Let's see. No, none of you are actually close enough for them to get hit. So, that's that. They re-up all their legendary actions. I'm sure that won't be a problem. By the end of that legendary, by the end of that, this one's moving again. That you
This
Good
one
stuff,
that
too.
it was slow. Oh, yeah.
yes. Lair action. All right. So here's something that's fun. I need who is within 10 feet of a shadow or a possessed object. I believe I've got.
I am.
You
Just
are
Just
Nereus.
Nereus, I think.
just Nereus. All right, Nereus, I need you to make a DC 16 con save, please.
Okay.
This is a save or suck.
My shoes are an expression of myself because I made them. Does that help? 'Cause
They
you
won't get-
said-
They
you
won't
said
get.
it was important to Saphira.
They won't get possessed.
Oh, fair enough. All right. So you need me to make a dex save.
Con save.
That's sorry, con. D + 2. So
I feel like only one of us is probably decent at that.
yeah, I wouldn't say.
I mean, wizards get proficiency in con saves at least.
They do. That's why it's +2.
Oh, the
Nope. That
the
didn't work.
slash. The slash
Yeah,
is
I
on the other
put it
side.
in the wrong. 8.
Oof. You take 4d6.
No, hold on. No, I
Oh,
don't.
You don't? Okay.
Before you tell me what happens, I forgot
Yeah.
to roll my 2 dice
Oh, okay.
for
I will.
my thing. So let me
Do
that.
some wizard
That's-
bullshit real
that's a-
quick.
That's a 1
Well, you can do that to somebody else.
and God damn it. I'm not going to substitute it then because the best I
Nope.
would get is a 10.
Yeah, please don't. You will take 4d6 necrotic damage.
46 necrotic damage.
Yeah,
All right.
basically as the
Four-
land.
4d6, not 4t6.
Yeah, not
No,
46.
I
4d.
I instantly die.
As the shadow around it, you can start to kind of see as even like it's not quite the alive plants, obviously, but parts of the ground that not everything on the ground is alive. There's rocks, there's plenty of things, but it starts to seep and get onto your feet, and it doesn't feel very good.
That's where my shoes are, though. I got really thick-soled, personally made. I made them myself. So what? They got
Best shoes you're gonna find
hobnails.
for traveling.
Yeah, they got hobnails in them. Does that help? Do I get resistance?
No.
Are you rolling the 4d6?
Oh,
or-
Yeah, I can do that. Sorry.
You get resistance to bunions.
Ooh, ow.
Oh, that's
18
good.
damage.
18 damage.
I rolled very high.
It's
Okay.
fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad or anything.
All right. So, that's the lair action. Next is the what the fuck are these actions? And for their actual action, they're gonna kind of look around and go, floop. Oops, I didn't do that right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. I did a dumb thing.
What'd you do?
I wouldn't have been able to do the protection from evil and good because both spells are concentration, and I would honestly rather have the elemental.
Elemental. Yeah, it's fair.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for letting me know. And then this one's gonna go into this one, and then okay. That is their turn. Lithian.
All right, so we're just killing shadow things then. Fine. So he's just gonna go ahead and take 2 attacks, and you let me know if this is all right. But I imagine, based on the years and the power that he has from his goddess and whatnot, that he can probably manifest his psychic blades in a number of ways. So what I think it looks like to anyone else isn't that he's like manifesting, weird psychic dagger things, but just these flashes of light that look like falling leaves sort of appear in his hand and then kind of just flash through the air, appear next to whatever it is that he's attacking, and hopefully find their mark. So he'll throw the first one down at the wheelbarrow, so that way Saphira and the wizard don't have to worry about getting hit by anything. That's a natural 20.
All right.
Where my attacks at? So
Where my attack at?
2d6. Jesus. How are we doing crits? Is it 4 dice or double the damage? Sorry, double the dice or double the damage?
Sorry. Right now, just double the dice.
Okay.
I hadn't made it. I
That
hadn't chosen, so we're gonna go raw.
Is 18 damage then.
All
For the
right.
first one, the wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow is God. It's your array of psychic the leaves you were describing hit it. It just splinters immediately, and as a so as you do that, the shadow creature appears. Lithian, you have another attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We haven't actually attacked the shadow creatures
We have.
themselves. Oh, we
We
have.
have, and it didn't do much. The earth elemental smashed it, took damage, dealt damage, and then Sarah said that with a legendary action it undid the damage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would you, here, to help you out, go ahead and make a perception, insight, or arcana. I'll let you pick.
Oh, we're definitely doing the insight.
That's fine. I will allow insight for this.
Advantage and a plus 11. Cool. All right, yeah. I guess you got to balance out the 2 natural 20s. That is a 16.
Okay, that's okay. It's enough to notice this. The shadow things, whenever you guys have been pushing them out, their entire focus is to just find something else to consume.
Yeah.
So the question you might be asking yourself is, what happens if there's nothing left for it to take?
Yeah, that was kind of my thought with the magic missiles.
Oh, so yeah. So let's
Break
just
everything.
destroy the village.
Yeah. I should have prepared Shatter.
I know that. Oh God, this battle will be done in 5 seconds. I'd be so sad. I wouldn't be
Really
actually.
have spells, does he? No, not really.
So you can take a second attack.
Rogues.
Oh no, you don't have a second attack. I'm sorry.
No,
I
no, I do because of Psychic Blade.
Right,
You
right,
make
that's
me-
what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to decide if
This has taken damage. This has taken a little bit of damage. This has taken damage.
Yeah, I'm just
I
trying
think-
to.
Right here.
That hasn't taken damage yet. It's not
Oh, I
possessed.
thought
yet.
is this? I thought I hit a water duct.
You hit this water duct.
Because
Oh,
you
right.
said that they can literally possess anything that they want, or is that just?
They
Seems
s-
to be if it's
is that-
inanimate or dead.
Is
the
that
in-
just? Here's sorry, my question.
Yeah.
Is that just lore-wise that hey they can blah, 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 but mechanically there's only so many things that they're going to be able to possess?
pretty much. Basically,
cool.
the objects you're seeing on this field,
Yep.
if I'm even going to go that far, are the only things they're going to be going after.
Thank
You got it. I will say that certain things like the hay and crops seem to be pretty much destroyed immediately, while other
Mhm.
things kind of take a bit more punishment.
All right. In that case, he will just use his other attack, which is a 21 to attack the well.
The well currently has a bubble over
right.
it
Yep, that's
and
right.
cannot be
Never
hit.
mind. We'll do the far barrel then. That's to the right of the well. Yep,
You got
that's
it.
the one. So,
Perfect.
21 to hit.
Yep, you're good.
And that is 8 damage.
It is destroyed. Completely, utterly destroyed. The little shadow thing comes out. Oops, sorry, I always do the wrong button here. And is shifted out. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, these things are teleporting. Is there any other out in the field? Nope. Okay, that's his legendary action. Go ahead, Rohiri.
Okay, well, that one moving actually changed.
It has not. It has not possessed anything yet, I should say.
Yep. I'm gonna send Wally down here to fuck up some barrels.
You got it. Go ahead and roll.
16 and 23.
Good. You're good. Tell me the damage for each.
$15 and 20.
They are utterly just cracked to pieces, and they're gone. And this poor shadow creature, you're not sure if it's sad. Not really sure if it has feelings at all, but it cannot get to it. Anything else?
I'm gonna go 30 feet this way.
Rohiri's got her mallet.
Yep. Bonus action, I'm gonna second level Searing Smite.
All right, you got it.
Oh, damn it! Why did it?
That hay doesn't stand a chance.
Is
To
it
say,
just
I'm pretty sure we would all be fired as apostles if we showed up here and couldn't handle the inanimate object.
That is.
Rightfully so.
Although it is kind of funny that like we show up and like the villagers are just like, are they just destroying our shit?
Yeah,
We
they're like
do that.
these monsters ate our crops, and we're like, have no fear.
Have no fear.
We're
If you
gonna
have
destroy
no
the
crops
rest of
left.
them.
They-
so what is you aiming? So do you need to make a attack roll, or how does that work? Sorry.
That's basically on the weapon until I swing
Okay.
it at something, I think.
Okay.
Or, wait, shit, no, I can't cast that until... Because non-divine smites are technically fucking concentration, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Oh,
Yes,
are they?
yes, they are.
God damn it.
Go ahead
Alright.
and it's okay. Go ahead and make another choice. Just make
See,
sure you
wizards,
uncheck that
we
spell.
want to use the other smites, but it's dumb to do so.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it had like almost no HP. If you hit it, it's done. I think.
Yeah, the hay is.
Yeah, actually, here's what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
Since I'm not burning my action, I'm gonna use my favorite cleric spell at 4th level.
Sending.
Is it
That
just
would
bonk?
be hilarious, but no.
Yeah, why can't you upcast sending to have more words?
You
Yeah.
know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
Spirit
Alright.
Guardians, interest. Oh, ooh, okay. I like it. I like it. So remind me, is it? So it's 15 feet.
Hold on, I got
yeah.
you.
Yeah, just kind of
Spirit-
show me.
Spirit Guardian.
Oh yeah, Spirit Guardians is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
For
15-foot
damage.
radius sphere.
So
Okay.
Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell, though.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn it! All right. You know what? Wally
Oh, I-
crumbles to dust.
I thought it was.
Look, Rohiri doesn't use brains, okay? So
I know.
she needs
get
these reminders.
I get it. That's why I was like, let me check. I'll just.
All right.
check.
Wally's just gonna crumble to dust then. Fuck it.
Okay.
I love the idea of like you like calling out like your moves or something, and the wizard's like, "That's concentrate. You're gonna lose your elemental."
You'll lose your element, and it just crumbles. And it
All
goes,
right.
ah.
No worries.
Uh,
So it's a DC 18 Wisdom save. I see that. The crops they're destroyed. Well, actually, first of all, describe your Spirit Guardians for me.
I think it's just a bunch of little flying hammers.
The spirit-
So you see, all
Time.
around Rohiri are these large, like fiery fiery tiny hammers that wisp around her. They're all kind of different shapes. Some are more blunt, some have the pointed end, some look more like a pickaxe. And they all hold the colors of Kethik. So they're all blood red, light orange, and essentially lead or gunmetal black as the metal for all of them. And as you do that, that crap has no chance. That hay is gone. And
I mean,
this,
Sarah, it gets a wisdom save. Okay.
yeah, not those. This one, however, let me see. Oh, that's just a +0. 1 second. Yeah, that didn't make it. Okay, so how much?
23 radiant.
Yeah, so that's that practice dummy is no longer a good practice dummy as your hammers whirl around and just beat to death this poor practice dummy that, was really helping some farmer children be entertained and learn some fighting skills, and it's just gone in seconds.
I'll fix it later. It's fine.
And as you do that, these shadows get shunted out. Is that the end of your turn?
Would you say they enter the area for the first time on a turn?
Yes, and I will have them make, however, they have to make a different save.
See, that's what we should just have her here just run around now and just
Right.
All right,
Just aura
so
them.
16. So, yep, they will take the 23 damage. Hold on, I have to do something real quick because I messed up here, but that's okay because we can fix it. So, they do both. You kind of see that the energy hits against them, but much like with your creature, even with the spiritual weapon, it still looks like it's like hitting slime. Like it just bounces kind of back.
These things are made
Don't
of
like
gas.
that.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot in the way of bonus actions, if I'm being honest.
So,
They're just FYI, any
yeah.
creature in that aura, no matter what, has half speed. That probably doesn't affect their teleportation, but I just wanted to let you know.
thank you. I appreciate that. As a legendary action, they are... they seem to, even the little bit that seemed to happen, they just reform and they're there and ready to go.
Yo. Legendary action, the full heal's crazy.
I know, I'm sorry. I have a purpose, okay? All right. Saphira, it's your turn.
She.
Kiss it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know, right?
Just kiss
No, she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Shake your ass at that wheelbarrow.
Actually, she's going to move to right here.
It's so
Instead.
hard.
And, yeah, she's just going to use an action to dance. Can I do a performance check?
You absolutely can.
It
Go
seems
ahead.
to work.
Go ahead.
And who was it that insulted her and said, "What are you gonna do? Dance at the enemy?"
29.
Who did this?
Yeah. Give me 1 second to check something.
That is what my goddess told me to do, is come dance for them.
All
so that's what I'm doing.
right. As you're doing that, these two shadow creatures here and here seem to slow in their undulation until the
You know who's not slowing in their undulation?
Right.
until until the end of their turn. They are not moving.
I wish they
Listen,
would just
Saphira's
mimic-
got hips that don't quit.
I wish that when Saphira shook her
I know,
ass, they
that's the
shook their
problem.
spine back.
All right.
Wow.
Anything else you'd like to do, Saphira?
Nope, that's all for me.
All right,
Good,
Nereus.
Robbie. I like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to burn anything high level on this stuff anymore because
That's
we
a
know
good
that
idea.
We've got inanimate objects. We've got an idea of how strong and how much they aren't. So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna cast a first level magic missile. Within 120 feet, I measured it, and that means I can hit pretty much anything when I'm here.
Yeah, I believe you.
So I am going to hit this wheelbarrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this barrel,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit these crops.
How many bolts?
It's level 1, so it's 3 magic missiles.
Okay, thank you. So the bolts are done. No roll for that. Go ahead and roll, however, for the wheelbarrow and the barrel for me.
So the barrel ended up at 2.
Okay, so it got singed a little bit.
Fuck this wheelbarrow.
It's a tough wheelbarrow.
Fucking my wizard spell didn't kill it.
I'm sorry.
My kingdom for an eldritch blast.
And what's the wheelbarrow?
Piece of shit is what it is, and 3 damage on the wheelbarrow. Now this wheelbarrow.
I'm normally I wouldn't, but I'm gonna give it to you. So that one's also destroyed because I don't want that to waste. So yes, that also falls into pieces.
Good. And Miro looks at it and he says, "These are the greatest foes I've ever conquered." Verily.
All right. Go ahead.
After that, given that he has pleased his god in the destruction of other people's property,
Which is really what it comes down to, right?
and I mean, all Nereus is thinking about is some contractor is going to make a fortune over here when we're done, and that in a way, this calamity will stimulate the economy because in desperation, people spend. He'll give up his turn. He will relinquish his turn.
All right. Possessed items go, but none of you are close enough by to get hit. So it is next a lair action.
Why do they look like that? Why do they have teeth? They have a buck tooth.
I know. I was so excited when I made it in Photoshop. Callie, do you remember that night I just started laughing for no reason?
Yes.
It was this.
Okay, got it.
One
I just looked
Not two.
over at her like, what's going on? She's like, I can't tell you, but you'll love it. I'm like, all right.
One incredibly long tooth, but
I didn't I apologize,
Also a
guys.
very
This should have
wide
been back.
tooth.
So as a lair action, we're gonna have, let's see, anybody within? No, not really, because that can't hit you. So, no, they can hit you. Rohiri, make a DC 16 con save.
Oh boy.
Got this.
damn.
Nat 20.
Right? Nat
All right.
20.
You take, you see that there's some seething, strange, shadowy things that are kind of leaking through the ground here, but you managed to not be affected.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was a half damage. So it's 46 divided by 2. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was my fault. I did not make that clearly. So it's what?
6.
6 damage? 6 damage. So it doesn't hit you as badly, is what I should have said. I apologize.
Nereus looks over pissed off. His shoes are ruined. And Rohiri got like a little dribble.
Well, it's a good thing that you know how to make them.
All right.
Okay.
Next is the shadow turn. So these guys, oops, sorry. So they can't move this turn because I said it was at the end of their turn, but I'm just going to get rid of these so that I remember that they're all good to go. However, these guys are going to move this one. They're actually going to move up and try to take over this thing.
Together?
Yes. You notice that the larger objects take more than one.
Oh.
And that one's now possessed. And I think, then we just, oh yeah, this guy. He's gonna go to this hay. And that's their turn. Lithian!
All right. So yeah, we're just destroying shit. He'll go ahead and throw. I'll use Boney's action, steady aim, and look for the weakest point in this mill, so I can use sneak attack on it.
Didn't realize the mill was labeled.
He
mill's
looks at it and goes, "That
the
looks
mill's-
expensive."
The mill's most powerful one here.
I'm like, hold on, that's an economic hub. We can't.
We are about to ruin this village.
I want you-
Will a 15 hit?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Shit, how many sneak attack dices do I get? Features and traits. 5 of them. All right, get ready for 6d6. Ooh. 26 damage as just for
Damn.
favor.
It is
a
good. Yeah.
barrage of like leaves that look like they're made of light just appear and then like leaves storm through it.
As it does, you see the stone crack, the wood give way. And as you do so, it is never going to be a mill again.
No.
Lithian will look towards wherever there are villagers and go, "Don't worry, Mira will provide the road goes ever on, yada yada yada."
She's not known for her comforts. So I don't, I mean, whatever. Eat a fruit or something.
And anything else for you, Lithian? You did use your
I should
bonus and your
probably
action.
start getting. No, actually, he feels safe up here, so no, he'll stay here, and he can move in the future if he needs to. So yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna stay right here.
You got it. Rohiri,
Lithian uses razor.
where are you moving?
And it's super
I'm just running it down mid.
I love it. I love it so very much. This is the best. That hay is destroyed. Well, move yourself for me. By the way,
I'm
did it hit this water duct last turn?
No.
No, that's the one thing left in this field.
All right, I love it. Let me just kind of see your. Can you show me your circle one more time? I think it hits everything, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so I think I was like here. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says you're running through. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never-
I am literally
Yeah,
just
yeah.
running it down with the aura to move
that
them
that
down.
hay is disintegrated. These crops are disintegrated. This shunting this thing out. That wheelbarrow. I guess I'll make it take a wisdom save. Nope. That wheelbarrow is destroyed as well. Oh wait, no, don't you have to roll damage? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage for me. I was just going by your last damage, so. This hay's gone though too, so.
So it's. Hold on, is it that plus something?
I was gonna say I think it's you cast it at a 4th level, I think. So I think it's
Oh
another
yeah, so it
D8.
should be an extra D8 there.
That's fine. It's 15, so you're good. Let me just make sure I am getting all these guys where they need to be. So give me 1 second here. Thank you guys so much for your patience with this battle. I know it's really weird, but I really appreciate it.
No worries.
So that was 50 feet, so I still have 10 feet with my dash, which means I can get here, which means I can clip the water duct.
I love it. Yeah, you clip it. You clip it all right. So it's 16 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. Are you hitting everything here?
Everything in the aura.
I love it. This is my birthday. Okay. That water duct had no chance. Neither did this hay. Neither did these crops.
Hold on, I can't get that far.
Oh, sorry.
This is the end of my movement.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Let me
So
get
this is as far as I can get.
the crops come back. Where are the crops? Oh shit. Well, hold on. Shit. I didn't realize that was the last of the crops. Well, I'm just gonna say you got it because I missed it, so that's my bad.
One of the
Technically,
hammers.
it does overlap that.
The wagon,
that squirrel,
wagon
but-
is still here, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
The
It's
cro-
fine.
The crops like blew into it. There was a wind.
Yes, exactly. So the wagon's still here, and the water duct's still up there. So hold on, I gotta make this guy bigger. Oh no, it's fine. And yeah, you just walk and your hammers are a swath of destruction. Just anything that is unattended in its path, it is coming through, and it's. I mean, some of these areas you hope will grow again. I mean, it's not like you have salt on those hammers, but whoo, man, are they not looking good?
Rohiri probably looks a little unhinged right now.
And then as
What do you mean right now?
you do that, is
A
that
little
the
more
end?
than normal.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right, legendary action. A lot of these things that you just hit are teleporting. So this one's gonna go right here.
They're all fighting over the water duct.
We're gonna fight a giant sewage
Got
system
bad news for
golem.
those things.
Yeah, there's not much left. That was very useful. All right, Saphira.
Move down to there and dance more.
All right. These guys. Oh, make a
Love
roll
that
for me.
You.
Make a roll for me.
31.
Perfect.
Jeez.
Look, I do some things very well.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Okay. Perfect. And anything else?
I think I'm still within 30 feet of this one, too. I am.
Do you still have your hamster ball up?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Does it affect the one by the hamster ball since it's within 30 feet?
So the rule is basically 2 shadows.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, sorry.
Is there like an
No worries.
upgrade we can get for more shadows?
Maybe if you're
Okay.
nice to me.
if I collect enough rune stones.
Yeah, exactly. Nereus. Not a lot left on the field. There's a wagon over here, hasn't been touched yet, and then there's a water duct that
And a barrel.
and a
The
barrel.
the damaged barrel. I will summon my Keyblade since these are
Mm.
basically heartless. And
I almost
Damn it.
I almost used a heartless icon, not gonna lie.
I will show them that Kingdom Hearts is light. And I think that will destroy them.
I thought Kingdom Hearts is friendship.
Because the light of the heart is friendship. Let me
Wait,
explain.
is
So
Kingdom Hearts just Fast and the Furious?
It does run on very similar rules, I think, from what I can determine. If you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan in the chat, don't tell us the right answer.
We'll have to ban you if you are.
Yeah, please don't. We will. I don't want to get. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Sarah's face right there was.
So
I'm a-
she's just regretting asking me to do this. So I guess I could hit that barrel, but Rohiri's gonna reach that wagon. I feel like.
Mhm.
And then you've got the water duct, so I'm not gonna waste any more big spells. I'm gonna firebolt that barrel.
I love it. Go ahead. Oh, is it a deck save for me?
It's an attack roll for me.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the cantrip, not the.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't prepare fireball. This would have gone a lot faster.
That's okay.
I don't have a lot of evocation spells except for like psychic ones. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most inanimate objects are immune to psychic damage, which makes sense. Anyway.
I mean, the magic missiles worked really, really good for what they were used for.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, baby, I got a 30
Oh,
on this firebolt.
I'm just gonna say it's fire damage. I hadn't put this in official rule, but I figured wooden crops should be like really weak to fire, so it's gone. No worries.
Hell
It's
yes.
burned to dust.
I scream as the rage fills me, and I say, "Goofy, no!" Anyway, after I unleash my firebolt, and I go, "They'll pay for this." That's my turn.
All right.
That was a Mickey Mouse joke.
Yeah, no, we got it.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna use another legendary action, and things are.
Oh, they're okay. Well, that's all right.
Okay. Cool. And that's that. And we're going to go to the possessed items, which nothing that's near. I will say, as these are getting closer to your hamster ball, it's getting eaten away.
My hamster ball is shit.
The indestructible. God, these are.
Oh,
can I
no.
just say, can I call right now? These are nano machines. This is from the beginning. I've been like, these are nano machines.
It's nano machines and Rohiri actually nuked the continent, and that's what the Night the
That's-
Sky burned
We are
was.
we are gonna fight a Metal Gear at the end of this.
I have
I'm
news for you.
convinced. Yeah,
The whole nuke thing did not work for Horizon Zero Dawn.
that's true. That's true. true.
Since no one's within 10 feet, I'm going to just use the lair action that any shadows that get to just possess an item. So they're going to go do that.
What the fuck?
And
It's
It's. I got it. The big fucking well this whole time, just looking stupid as fuck, has been really.
I did not have hamster ball well on my bingo card when I woke up
No,
today.
no, 100% not. I think you should try to uproot the well. When you move the hamster ball, it's possible to move
Yeah,
the thing.
it's true. We're gonna start
Just
rolling it
roll it
away.
away.
I want to see Sarah homebrew a rule for that right now.
Listen. Yep.
What is the
See-
tensile strength?
I actually did think about having Wally pick up the well
Do it.
and
That would
carry
be
it
it.
away.
So these weird shadowy things are next, and that hamster ball has been eaten away.
Yeah.
Saphira looks over. This doesn't usually happen to me.
Nereus is like, wow, as we get older, things don't
Beat me.
last as long.
Beat me to it.
Otherwise, however, these things just no longer are affected by your thing, and that is. I'm so sorry, I do this wrong. And that is their turn. Lithian, there's a water duct, there's a well wagon, there's a well.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and. He'll steady aim again so we get sneak attack, and he'll hit the well with it.
You got it.
It's so confusing. What? Where is the vulnerability on the well? I don't know.
All right. It does a
It's the
12
rope.
hit.
You hit it in
It's
spine.
actually. Oh, wait, hold on. 12.
Yes. If it doesn't, I have an
I'm
so I can use.
I'm sorry. It does not hit. You're
Then
one away.
I will think
Oh!
of.
Nope, I'm dumb. I looked at the wrong thing. I was looking at the medium object, not the large object. You're good. Yes.
Okay, it
It
does.
just said DC to 10.
All right. Then in that case, wait, hold on. You said objects are immune to psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, normally they are. I don't know if these are, but normally they are.
So
It's
I
not when it's possessed. It's not.
Oh, cool. All right, fair enough then.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I don't think the mill last turn was possessed. But anyway, 8,
Oh, I didn't
9,
think about that, but
10,
whatever.
11, 12, 13, 17, another 21 damage.
That well is no longer a well. You see your pelt of attacks attack the stone and the rope around it until it is just a big ass hole in the ground.
We've ruined their source of water.
I mean, it was possessed. It was kind of already ruined.
Hey, are
We
we
could've
the
done that.
baddies?
We could have done an exorcism.
Anything else for your turn, Lithian?
By the way, no, we're not the baddies. We are just one of many symptoms of late-stage capitalism.
That's true. That is.
By the way, what's all this Wii stuff? I've been dancing.
Yeah, exactly. Useless. Late-stage capitalism. Somebody's got to be the useless one.
All right.
The entertainer.
End of your turn. These things are coming together. Oh, actually, sorry. End of your turn. They're going to use a legendary action. And
If they possess that house, I'm gonna leave. What the fuck?
Oh no. Oh no. How do you fight a house?
I mean, we did it in FF7.
okay, that's the legendary action. Rohiri, go ahead.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Gonna go to the wagon.
I'm trying to measure. So if I run down here, at some point that is within 15 feet of me.
Yeah, that's fine. Go
I
ahead.
think all
and-
you have to do is go to right there.
And then I can
then
be
you
there
can-
when they possess the house.
then over
Excellent.
there.
Love
Go
that.
Go ahead and roll your damage for me. They failed the save, so. I've just been rolling on Callie's dice, so that's why they're failing.
Yeah, you've you've made your own bed.
All right, that wagon's gone.
Man.
Alright, so I moved there, and then if I dash, I can get to the water duct, right?
Go ahead. It's okay. Yep, that's also destroyed. All right.
And I am within 15 feet of the house when it gets fucking possessed.
I am nothing if not predictable. End of your turn. All right, so I'm gonna take some GM authority here, and we're gonna say that They do their movement.
So fast.
Give me 1 second, please.
Lithia's on top of one.
Yeah. This
Literally
is...
gonna.
Can you guys name this song? So, as you guys are fighting, you see that your onslaught of destruction. These shadowy, inky monsters start to coalesce and combine and become bigger and bigger and bigger until there is a tidal wave.
where'd
oh,
I
I'm so
go?
sorry. Oh no, that was my fault. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Well, it was
The house ate
tell
you.
Well, yep. Both of them got eaten.
Well,
Sorry about that.
Best you could do.
And as
Well, damn, everyone thought Saphira was going to be the next of us replaced, not Rohirri.
Listen, live by the hammer. Disappear
Oh,
by the hammer.
Oh, I
no,
I
it's
know
Curse
that
of
token. I
Strahd.
hate that token.
Oh,
as these shadows consume and Lithian, I need you to
What?
make a
No, I'm not there
dex-
anymore.
Yeah, Lithian's token's gone.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
Lithian got eaten.
Sorry.
Out of
Plane,
there.
plane
Lithian,
shift.
I need you to make a dex saving throw for me. And tell me what you get.
Well, it's not great, and I don't even. Well, actually, let me see if it's possible for me to use.
You do have a D10 Bardic Inspo.
Oh, it's a D10. Okay.
Yep.
I also want to see if I can use Psionic or. No, only skill checks. Oh, actually, did you say what the DC was or no?
I hadn't.
Okay, well, because I get an
It's
8
16.
and then plus 2 from my roll. Fuck it. We'll go ahead and use the D10 to try and see if we can hit this. Yeah. Hey, that's an 8, so 18.
You're good. So you get to leap off of this house, and you get to go basically 5 feet away, wherever you'd like to go.
Yeah, we'll just boop, plop right down there.
Perfect. As this house suddenly starts to have legs and starts to crawl and stand up. And this house, unlike the other things, seems to be able to move, which is a
Oh,
problem.
no.
So, you can see that this inky darkness that has turned what was once a very nice and humble abode into this monstrous thing with a mouth and a hunger for tiefling flesh.
Nereus,
Mm.
I do believe that mobile homes would fall under your god's purview. Any thoughts?
Ah, yes. Well, they are not going to be able to get a loan on them as they are not secured to a foundation.
Just so you guys,
Unfortunate.
sorry, go ahead.
Rohirri just yells back, break its legs!
Oh, well, that's going to hurt the resale value, for sure.
I'm not gonna redo the tokens on here for sake of ease. So the question mark is the house or the houses, and the lair action is still the face. Just so people know.
Great.
Saphira, what would you like to do?
Leave. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to here.
Mhm.
And she's going to go, lovely as you are, I think you'd be better invisible right now. And she's going to cast Greater Invisibility on Rohirri.
Oh, I can attack with that one, right?
Yep, you sure can. And then she is going to give a Bardic Inspiration to Nereus by shaking her ass at him.
All right.
How pristine.
Your bardic inspo as a quick dance. It seems to kind of make the house slow, but doesn't seem to be quite enough this time. You're getting the feeling that because it's bigger. it
Now I need
requires
to use an
more.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right. Nereus, your turn.
All right. Nereus is up. He's gonna look at this house
Yeah.
and conjure the powers of his god, and I'm gonna cast Psychic Lance at 5th level.
Okay.
So I need an Intelligence save, DC 19.
Ooh, intelligence is not the worst, but it's not good. It's not a very.
I'm surprised that it's not the worst.
It's got a +0 to charisma.
Not even negative. +0. It's still pretty,
No,
Well-
it fails.
Roll a 3.
Yeah.
All right, so it does 28 psychic damage, and it is incapacitated.
Can you tell me what incapacitated does again?
Which house is this?
The one that's close. This one.
Oh, sorry. Which one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good.
Not the one by Lithian. The one by.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
The
re?
specific, the specific rules for incapacitated are right here. Can't move or speak. So incapacitated. An incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions.
And that's a condition, right?
That is a condition.
Thank you.
And just making sure I'm not forgetting anything else about the spell. It is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So
Got it.
there's no save again to get it. It just says so. I raise my staff and shoot out a bright blue beam of psychic energy, blasting. I don't know what this thing sees as I accost what it has for a mind.
Mhm.
But it makes it fall on its little brick and mortar knees.
It was at so the when you guys were fighting all the little stuff, it was pretty. There wasn't really a sound things made. Some creaking. This speaks. It's but not a language. It's just as it starts to kind of take a knee, and it seems like the lights inside of it maybe kind of flicker a little bit. Very good.
And I get a 4th level spell slot back because I cast 5th level divination spell.
Very nice. End of your turn.
Oh no, Rotham's Lance is enchantment. Sorry. For my turn, that's it.
All right. Lair action. Sorry, I misread something on here, so I'm trying to make sure I understand. Okay. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah. Okay. So this one's incapacitated, so it can't do this. But Lithian, I need you to make a DC Constitution check of 16.
Feel like he's about to get squished.
Getting gacked on.
Sorry, me?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Lithian.
Oh, sorry. I was reading an ability thing. And you wanted another
Dec-
dexterity?
Sorry, Constitution, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, I would prefer dexterity.
No.
We're not a terribly high constitution party, are we?
No.
No,
Hmm.
baby. No.
14.
Sorry. So you see that this house emanates more of that stuff you saw the shadows get when they were close, although this one has a much higher range of 15 feet, unlike the 10 feet before, and I need you to take 4d6 necrotic damage,
Yeah.
so 14 damage.
Okie dokie. It's not too bad.
Yeah. And that's its lair action. Now it gets to take its actual action. So this one's incapacitated, so it can't do anything. But this one's not. And it gets to take 2 attacks. It actually doesn't. Oh, it just has to move here. It's going to do. First, it's going to do its. Okay. First, it's going to bite at you. So, Lithian, you kind of see this house get closer and closer and closer and trying to gnaw at you.
It
Nom
has-
nom nom.
So
it has a
first,
mouth?
yeah, it's like the door, you know, it kind of slips out. There's like there's a little tongue that's from the rug.
Carpet. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
Does 24 hit your AC?
Oh yes.
Silvery barbs.
All right.
And Rohirri's already got it, so Lithian, you can take the advantage on
Does
this
21 hit your AC?
Yep.
All right. It is going to do.
I will replace its attack with a 1.
Oh, okay. It misses then. So, let me just see. Sorry, I have to see if it still does the second part of this.
Also, just for you silvery barbsers out there, remember that advantage is the guaranteed way that your rogue, who otherwise has no one helping them, gets sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this does not say whether I get to do its swallow if I fail.
What is the exact wording on it?
+8 to hit, blah blah blah. If the target is medium or smaller creature, it must succeed a DC 16 Dex saving throw, be swallowed.
It would assume you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that assumes you hit.
All right. Then it's just going to do its other attack, which is a longer range attack, but it's going to use kind of one of the boards of the house comes off and tries to swipe at you.
Oh, takes off piece of its head to club you.
It's
Yeah,
like
go for it.
It's
Force
just ripped
to
off
force-
its hair to club you.
All right, so it misses you as you deftly dodge each of the things, some with some help from friends and others by yourself. And that is all it can do. So, Lithian, it is your turn.
You said that this other one made noise.
Mm-hmm. These things in general seem to make more noise than before. It seems more, well, you can make a roll.
Oh. Okay.
Sarah, I
What
needed
kind
the
of
house
roll?
close to me to make a save on its turn.
Wisdom
Or,
save.
Oh. If it's incapacitated, does it get to make a save?
Technically, incapacitated just means it can't do actions and reactions.
All right, give me one
That's it.
second.
Also includes bonus actions. as I
20.
found out.
Yes.
Alright, so it'll take half of... Alright, so it'll just take 6 radiant.
Thank you. All right. I'm sorry, Lithian. What would you saying?
You mentioned something about doing a check. I would like
Mhm.
to know, is there intelligence within these things?
I will say that you can use, because you're really good at it, you can use your insight for this.
21 then.
It's certainly more
wait.
intelligent. Oh,
Yeah, 21.
basically,
Okay.
yes.
Then I'm going to use Psychic Whispers
You got it.
and connect myself, Nereus, and Saphira to this one. So long as it knows a language, it doesn't have to be a language that I know. It just has to know a language. It can communicate with me psychically. So as my action, I use the whispers, and then it doesn't require an action to speak to it. And I will ask it, from where does it come?
Consumption. Stagnate.
Sorry, what was those words?
Consumption, consume, stagnate. It doesn't. It's saying words, but it's not really able to answer your question with a clear sentence. It just seems to kind of be having these thoughts over and over again.
All right. I will use a bonus action to disengage. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move over this way. And that will be my turn.
All right. One thing I forgot to ask, it doesn't really matter because this thing is incapacitated, but you mentioned that Rohirri's invisible.
Yeah.
What does that do with Tremor Sense?
Tremor sense can detect
Nothing.
invisibility. Yeah.
Okay. It has, these do both have Tremor Sense, just to warn you.
Okay, so greater invisibility, not very helpful.
Apologies.
That's
Well,
all right.
because they can't see it, you still get advantage, though.
Oh, that's true. They can just.
You're still considered concealed. At least
That's
in
true.
the old rules.
Okay.
So you still get advantage, but they know where you are.
Where you are.
Right.
So
Okay.
what you're saying is that while Lithian needed advantage for sneak attack, the main way he deals extra damage, Saphira instead gave it to Rohirri, who already has advantage.
I gave you a silvery barbs advantage.
I thought you gave that to Rohirri afterwards.
No, that was
Rohirri
you.
already has it.
Oh. Never mind. I rescind everything.
Oh
Sorry,
my-
I was sitting here for some
Just
reason.
like
My
HR,
for
just
some
like-
reason, my head thought silvery barbs protect you, but then Rohirri gets the advantage, and I was like, oh, okay.
No, that'd be redundant.
Fair enough. Thank you.
I
Rohirri,
do
go
have-
ahead. Go ahead.
do
HR
have
fucking
that
up the
bonus
facts
die,
as
though.
usual.
Yeah.
Lithian, you do hear something else from the house.
Oh.
Says red rum.
Ego.
What is it?
Ego.
Thanks.
Go.
Just FYI, that
Yeah.
cool glitch you're doing, the
It doesn't work.
microphone, it
Yeah, we
cuts it.
can't hear it.
I'm
The
sorry.
microphone. No, you're fine. I just wanted you to know. The microphone cuts it.
That's sad.
Yeah. It probably thinks that it's like popping or something. So
But yes, otherwise that's it, and everyone but Rohirri would have heard that because you're all connected to it as well.
cool.
And that.
And we're connected to Rohirri, so we could let Rohirri know anyway.
Yes, you can. Rohirri, what you doing?
To check if something is. Okay, so I can cast.
Rohirri, I know that this is normally probably a Saphira thing, but I think this one time you can be a home wrecker.
Yeah. Oh, damn. God.
Well, funny you should mention that, because she's gonna swing down the hammer and cast Flame Strike on this bigger or on the house closer to her.
You got it.
Yes.
Are the people who live in these houses nearby? Just out of
No,
No,
they're
curiosity?
in a,
no,
like,
no, no, no,
safe house
They're in a
somewhere.
different place completely.
Oh boy.
That
yeah,
is
bad
really
news for them.
disappointing damage
Yeah.
for that.
Deck save?
Yep.
It's not the great at deck save. Surprise, surprise. Nope.
I had kind of hoped a house would not be.
So 29 damage. As you swing, how are you? Wait, or do you need to go close to it?
No, Flame
No.
Strike is.
It's
'Cause
not
you-
a melee attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
It's a spell.
That's how she casts it.
That
Yeah,
makes
Flame
sense.
Strike, 60-foot range, 10-foot cone. Or not cone, cylinder. Icon shapes. So
like
that's.
a cylinder of heavenly fire. It's
Yeah,
like the flame.
20
that
is
led
fire
people to
damage,
Egypt.
if that matters.
That's fine. Your hammer radiates with intense heat as it shoots out, and some of the walls get punctured through. But it's standing. Anything else?
Nope.
Saphira.
All right. Saphira will use an action to dance.
All right.
It seemed to work before, so this time we'll use an action.
This thing's incapacitated, so it really can't be affected by it. But this guy sure
24.
can. As it slows, and it's not going to be able to move.
All right.
It could still attack if it's nearby, but it cannot move, which is good because you don't want that thing to move. Anything else?
That's all.
Nereus.
Let's see. It's gonna be unincapacitated. I could try to hold monster it, which could be helpful.
Spirit again.
I could spear it again, which was a lot of damage and it was incapacitated, and that would be annoying. Yeah, let's use another 5th level spell slot to spear it again.
You got it.
DC 19 intelligence save.
Oh no.
What'd you get? Alright, sorry, I'm on a different page.
4. No, you're fine. I didn't.
Alright, casting the Psychic Lance. Cast. There we go. And 25 psychic damage, and it's incapacitated.
It tries to wake up a little bit and move, and then you deliver another harrowing blow on it, and it kneels once again.
I slam my staff and unleash another beam of bluish light right in its crawdad. every house has a crawdad. That's just science.
What about the craw mom?
So, this is the thing. I'll send you the paper, but she's not
Great.
around anymore.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, besides this broken home, no.
Unfortunately, the other layer actions I can take are not relevant, and I cannot do 2 in a row, which I may have broken in the last battle. I apologize. So layer actions are done for, and it has this thing is incapacitated, and this thing can't move. So excellent work! You have locked down the fight, Lithian. It's your turn.
Incapacitated isn't one of those things that like becomes auto crits. That's only
No, it
Paralyzed.
doesn't. If I use hold monster on it, it will.
Right,
but
right.
yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, since Rohirri's closer to that, I don't want her to have to run around too much. So I will throw my first psychic blade over here at the one that I was previously next to, and see if it says anything weird when it's caused a whole lot of pain. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, fuck you, dice. 10, 15, 20, 23 psychic damage.
All right, it gets hit a bit, and you hear it just say more consume more over and over again.
I will give him more, and 26 on my bonus action for 8 damage.
You got it. That one, it's more of just a little squeal it makes. That's more like a scream. It's actually kind of creepy. It's like a very like quiet scream. But that's what you get from that one.
That will be the end of... We'll take one more step back this way. My turn.
Okay. Rohirri, you still have your thing on?
I do.
Okay.
But that's
on its turn. Sorry.
and that's actually going to change because I'm going to drop that one.
Okay.
And then 4th level, I am going to cast a big wall of fire.
All right. Can you position it for me?
This is the last time I cast Greater Invisibility on
One
you.
back here.
Why?
Weirdly enough,
Because she's done 2 saving throw spells with
Oh,
it.
right. Great point. Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, it's either that or I get 1 hit from the hammer. And
Duly
if I can
noted.
hit both of them.
You know who would appreciate your greater invisibility?
Yeah, you got it next time, I promise.
Oh, I thought me though. Don't worry, I'm
I
gonna.
love the idea that she goes invisible and then Saphir is sitting there like, are you gonna hit that thing with a hammer at any point?
I guess I can't see if she does. I don't know.
hey Robbie, I'm sorry, Nereus, do you want to know the one condition immunity this has?
Yes,
Being prone.
That makes sense.
that does make sense.
Does
How
make
could you have a prone house?
If I
I'm just
cast it
laughing.
Here,
Yeah, I know.
Saphira shouldn't be in the fire, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna
I-
give you invisibility, Lithian. It's just not greater.
That being said, Nereus is on the other side of it, so
Hey, it'll work for one turn.
can you open up the spell for me?
Who, me?
Sorry, no, Rohirri, how the spell damage and stuff, how it works.
It's a 60. You'd use
Oh
flame
shit,
strike,
that didn't
right?
put it in chat for some reason.
No, wall of fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, got it.
Okay, so
DC
DC 18 dex save,
Yep.
so does incapacitate still make a dex save?
It
Is it-
does. I know
Okay.
it's weird, but
All right.
Yeah.
by itself, incapacitated is just no action or.
Ironically,
reaction.
this one avoids it. Don't ask me how, but it does.
Well, it's half as much.
All right, that one does not. So this one gets the full damage. This one gets half the damage. So your
Yep, and
damage
this
was
is persistent, by the way.
okay. Well, that's bad news for that. So 15 for this one, and 31 for this one. All right. So it's there's this wall of flame that shoots out of the ground. This deep blood red color, almost very, very bright. And as it hits through these houses, those connected to this house, you just hear it. You hear it scream that must stagnate the fire, must stagnate the fire. Anything else?
I think I really don't have a whole lot in the way of bonus actions. Yep, nope, that's it for me.
Has it already been its turn since you danced, Saphira?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I just needed to get rid of this so that I remember. Okay. Saphira.
5, 10, 15. Greater invisibility on Lythian. 5, 10, 15. She turns you invisible and says, go get him.
All right. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Nereus.
Sure. Just FYI, greater invisibility is concentration, so it
Yep,
drops.
so it drops off Rohirri.
Cool.
Who ironically, next turn is gonna go smack that with the hammer.
Well,
Well, that's fine. I can do this then, if you're gonna go smack it. I will use my bonus action to use a power from my staff to cast. I guess I'm in the wrong thing here. Here we go. I will use 2 charges from my staff to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
At which point that will teleport me here, and then I will use my movement to go here, and then I will touch Rohirri and cast invisibility. Regular invisibility. And that's my turn.
All right. Lair actions, once again, I actually cannot do, but that's okay. And you guys aren't... oh, this one can move, finally. So now, do they take the burning damage now, or...
I believe it's at the start of their turn. Wall of
Oh.
Fire.
and this is
Wall
no
of
longer
Fire.
incapacitated.
Wall of Fire is...
Wall appears. Each creature must take a dex saving throw.
ends its
creature-
turn.
Yep, ends
And,
its turn
yeah,
there.
it's where it ends it. Yep. So not at the beginning of its turn.
Okay, so everything can move again. So this thing is going to move here, but it's still going to be affected by the flame. This thing is going to go 1, 2... or sorry,
The fire. Is it 10 feet on one side?
5,
Mm-hmm.
10...
Yeah, so it's gonna have to move
15.
a good bit to not be.
Yeah, it's a thick wall of fire.
25.
Oh,
That wall thick.
It can hit... it has a speed of 25.
That
All
wall.
right,
there.
Rohirri, you are... it's coming for you. It's trying to bite you. Nom 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 nom. Plus...
so its attacks are normal because it has tremor sense, right?
yes, right?
No.
No.
If
No,
it's
okay.
nope. Tremor sense only lets it know where they are. It's
Okay.
still considered obscured or
Okay.
like
So
disadvantage. Yeah, I know it's weird.
Okay.
it's different from true sight.
Okay.
Keep lowest one. Did I do that right? Okay, I didn't, but it did get a natural 1, so it is going to miss that one. And then it's going to try to hit ya with one of its boards. So let me just do +8. Sorry. Keep lowest one. All right, I'm assuming a 12 does
not
not
even
hit you.
close.
All right, so it tries to hit you, but you are able to dodge it out of the way each time. And this one is actually going to use its one attack against you. Oh, actually, Nereus, it can use both. So it's going to do that.
It's attacking me.
Yes.
What did I ever do to it?
Turned everybody else invisible.
I'd like to debate with it.
Well,
Oh.
oh wait, no. You just is a normal attack. I did that wrong.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So it's a nat
I-
20.
Well, I can. Okay.
It's okay. You're getting silvery barbs anyway.
You need silver barbs? Okay, that's fine. Is 18 hit you, Nereus?
It does.
All
But
right.
at least it's not a crit.
I
But at
need
least it's not a
you
crit.
to make a DC 16 Dex saving throw for me.
But at least it's not a crit.
DC
And Nereus, you have advantage on your next roll.
Thanks. DC 16, you said?
Yeah, Dex saving.
save. You got it.
Oh, let me do your damage, because...
I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration I was given a while ago on this.
You're going to take 22 for your bite and damage.
1d20
It's piercing.
plus 2 plus 1d10. I rolled 20 save total.
You're good then. You do not get swallowed.
Great. And I take 22
22.
damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got
All
20
right.
left.
And that will be that's turn. So go ahead, Lithian, as it tries to come out and eat you, but at the last moment you're able to jump just a little out of the way, so it snaps and then it can't hit you anymore.
It's because of my good shoes.
And then Lithian will move down this way and will.
Oh, the fire damage. What's the fire damage again?
I think I roll it new
Right.
every time, right?
Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll for me then.
So 4th level, that's 5d8.
Okay.
Well,
18.
Woof indeed. It's getting there.
23 to hit.
You're good? Where are you hitting?
The bottom one
You got it.
for 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then a bonus action. I assume it's still up.
Yes. It is approaching bloodied.
Yep. And that is a 30, and I will pump the sneak attack into that as I aim for the vital organs of the house.
Right.
9, 10, 17, 21, 25.
All right, that does quite a deal more damage as it kind of screeches, and still feeling the burn from the fire. It's not. You know you have passed bloodied stage.
And that'll be it for my turn. I think for houses they call them splintered stages.
There you go, splintered
So
stage.
that is the science behind it.
Rohiri.
alright, well, I can't do the whirlwind thing with Neria standing right here, because that'll turn him into a crisp, and I'd rather not piss off a god.
I wouldn't suggest it.
So, I'm gonna bonk.
You bonk. Go
Mira
bonk.
Doesn't seem like they'd take it too personally.
Yeah, Mira will be over it.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
it's about time Nereus is replaced anyway, right?
And you'd lose your advantage would be gone at this point, Roger. So wouldn't be invisible anymore.
This house is splintering and creaking as one of its legs moves out from under it. It can still walk, but it's not looking too good. That house, the roof is definitely gonna need a lot of repairs.
Wait, hold on. You used flame strike earlier, right? So would you say that the roof is on fire?
Not it's the
Hey.
slime around it is protecting it from such things. But-
And then I would also like to tell Nereus to get fuck out of here, because it's about to get toasty.
It's gonna get toasty. Nereus
Toasty.
doesn't have to be told twice.
All right, end of your turn, Rohiri.
Yep.
Saphira.
10. She's gonna run down here, and
No.
she is going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level on Nereus, 22 HP,
Beautiful.
Thank you.
and then she's gonna go 1, 2, 15 feet back that way, and that's her
Nereus.
turn.
Get out of here. Things are
Did
gonna
I-
get toasty.
Did you use all your
Saphira
bardic
runs up.
inspo?
Damn it.
No,
go
she's still
away.
got some Bardic Inspo.
Okay, I'm just letting you know if you want to use
Yep, nope, save it in case I need it.
it. Nereus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 charges and a bonus action to Misty Step.
You can do that, which is probably good because you are within Nami opportunity attack range.
Yes, I'm gonna teleport up here.
Perfect.
And with my main action, good suggestion. I will. Let me check just one thing real quick.
No problem.
Doesn't give advantage.
Oh, I thought it did. No, it gives another
Mm-mm.
attack.
Yeah, correct.
Excuse me.
Okay. Do it anyway, especially since they are greater invisibility. I'm gonna cast haste on our roguish friend.
Lithian, you are hasted. You feel the energies of Miro and the roads take you to.
Not to be
More
that
roads.
person, but can't you only cast it on a creature you can see?
Oh, is that true? Let me see. Choose a willing creature that you can see. Yeah, actually, you're totally correct. I cannot
Yikes.
cast it.
Thanks, Juxta.
That is a great point.
Yikes.
Well,
I mean,
it-
Rohirri could still benefit.
yeah, I could still cast it on
Oh,
Rohirri.
and honestly, would probably do better with it since pound for pound, single attacks would do more from a fighter.
Haste,
or-
yeah.
or
All right,
whatever.
Rohirri. I
Rohirri
show
is.
you the path of the roads and the power of the Speed Force, and you are hasted.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. Make sure that you know that you are hasted. Is there anything else, Nereus? I think you've.
I've used
What's
my
your-
bonus action, my action. Psychically, I let everybody know this is fine, and
Whose psychic channel are you using, yours or mine?
I both because there's no action. So I use yours too, so the monsters know.
God.
And
So I hear it in stereo, and I'm like, oh god, you're just off by like half a second of each other.
Yeah.
And especially 'cause I got low bandwidth too. I'm old.
Yeah.
Can I make a request of Nereus?
Mhm.
I think that whenever you make a pop culture reference that obviously doesn't fit into this world,
Mhm.
you should make it fit into this world by saying that like
Yeah, it's
comes
from-
like one of the other cultures.
It comes from
that, like, you
Sunlaka or
visited.
Undwar, yeah.
100%, absolutely.
Or like the Speed Force, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's something the halflings
Comparison.
that
It's
have.
like-
Yeah,
It's-
it's
I-
big on Rest Hearth.
It's a big. They talk about it on the continents. Their gods are different and brightly colored. So yeah.
All right. Yep. Sorry.
No, I'm just. In the name of Wally West, you are hasted.
Awesome. Lair action. Rohirri, I need you to make a DC 16 deck save. Excuse me.
Hey, you have advantage on that with
Got
the haste.
advantage on deck saves, baby.
Good, because that took me from a 2 to a nat 20.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. You take 46 at half damage of necrotic damage.
23.
So 7. All right. And then for its attack, this guy is going to try to attack you. It's going to try to bite you. Nom. You're not invisible, right?
No,
Not
but it
anymore.
does need to beat a 21 right now.
So 26 hit.
Damn it.
Silver Barbs.
All right. It's 22 hit.
Damn it.
Damn, these silver bars have been pissing me off.
Yeah.
Because they have.
Me too.
Wait, never mind.
Yeah,
Um,
it still hits.
33 piercing damage.
Ow.
And I need you to make a DC 16 dex saving throw.
Rohirri, you get the advantage.
Use the advantage over here.
Alright, that's 17 for 16.
Oh, yep,
Nice.
you just made it. Very good. You are avoided being swallowed.
Yay.
And that is, this one.
I feel like
This one's-
Saphira should have disadvantage on being
Well,
swallowed.
If you get at that, you're just in the house at that point. Like it's not really that big of a deal.
No, that is
right?
true. Well, you're trespassing, so that's kind
Oh,
of.
we're the apostles. We can get out of that.
All right, Saphira
Uh-oh.
is going to try to eat you.
Charge.
Oh, well, you know what? I've been doing pretty good till this
This is an
moment.
11 hit.
It doesn't want to hit the nice dancing lady.
It doesn't, actually.
I'll use a lucky point so it can re-roll. Okay.
Tries to eat you,
I'm
and
gonna get you replaced one way or another.
it does not. So you're good. You're good. It does not get you.
I just
Okay.
realized that makes Lucky like one of
End
the
of
ultimate
this one's
assassination
turn, it needs to take
techniques.
fire damage.
Go ahead and
I think you
roll
can
it for me.
only affect rolls that are targeting you,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay, fair enough.
But a divination wizard.
So 23 if it fails, 12 if it succeeds.
Oh, I forgot to make this roll.
18 deck save.
Hold on, I forgot to roll. I just assumed it would fail. A deck
I'll
save?
I'll make its
Yeah.
deck save an 8.
All right, it's gonna fail then. So
Excellent.
it takes the damage. This thing is not looking good. It lost another leg. It's on two legs.
Wait. How many? Okay, Oh, it has 4 legs. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was
4 legs.
like, you were like, I lost another leg.
Listen, it woke up with 4 legs and it's going to bed with 2.
And that's
Hopefully, ideally 0 if you guys do your job.
the definition of a bad day.
Lithian, go ahead.
All right, we'll start with the one on the bottom there. Throw blades. Callie, we're gonna have a talk.
Why?
I never used to roll this bad.
oh yeah,
okay?
sorry, yeah.
12 with
No.
advantage.
I'm
mean,
sorry.
It's a house. How can we miss it?
It's AC's 15.
15. It's the fastest house I've ever seen. And don't tell
wait,
me
don't
it's
you
with
have
the
advantage
natural
because I'm
armor.
within 5 feet?
What? The other one was a 2. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
That was with
No, that's not
advantage.
advantage. It's
And
you
a
get
wow.
sneak attack damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, my bonus attack,
Yeah, go ahead.
natural 20. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
which one are you
Double those
attacking?
sneak attack die, baby.
Yeah.
Which one are you
Hell
attacking?
yes.
Which one are you
Alright,
attacking?
6. The one to the south.
The hurt one. The
the
more
hurt one,
hurt
yep,
one. Okay.
yep.
The super hurt
So
one.
12, 25, 29, 30.
2 for 50, Mr. Allen.
2, 36. 40, 49, 50, 57 psychic damage.
Lithian, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
It's really dumb that we're fighting houses with psychic energy. So I think instead, this time what happens is you see all of these leaves just begin to appear and kind of fall around him, composed entirely of light, and then they all have like this glint simultaneously and freeze in the air, and then just shoot through the house from a multitude of different angles to dispel the shadow beings within it.
As you do that, that's not the one you're psychically attached to.
It is not. Correct.
So, unfortunately, all you hear is just scream, scream, scream from its open jaw, and the shadow creatures swoop out of the house, and they seem to just kind of go almost into the air, and then they just dissipate, like all around the world, like smaller spurts of ink till it's microscopic. And in its place is a house that falls and crumbles and is utterly destructed. Good work.
I'm gonna press the.
I mean, are we? Someone's homeless now.
Hey, we're here to solve the shadow problem, not homelessness.
No, we're causing the homelessness.
Yeah, we are.
Prices have to be paid.
That's it. That's the end of it.
All right, go
Hey,
ahead,
call us
Rohirrim.
Bear Stearns, baby.
I just want to swallow one of you guys.
Because we're causing a housing crisis,
You know
right?
what?
Correct.
Granny Autumn didn't get to swallow anybody, so you don't get
Correct.
to swallow anybody.
I just want to swallow somebody.
Listen,
I'd like
what-
to point out, by the way, I don't know if this is just a thing that DMs do, but whenever you guys attack something, I'm like, oh, the poor little blah, blah, you're like, it tried to hurt us. And this whole time, whenever we attack something, you're like, oh, the poor little hay, the poor little corn. I'm like, is it though?
No, not at all. Fuck that corn.
All right.
Go ahead, Rohirrim.
I would like to use the Flame Whirlwind on Kethic's Fist. I need a DC 18 saving throw, a deck save from that house.
You got it. 12. Nope. House ain't going nowhere. Ouch.
That's a little disappointing.
It as you
You
hit
rolled
it,
one number above a 5.
I'm so sorry. As you do that, those of you connected do hear laughter. It says, "The gods will try. The gods will try."
All right. Well, fuck this thing. Hasted action. I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
You got it.
21 to hit.
Yeah, you're good. You have a magical weapon, right?
Yeah, you gave me the.
That's
It's
good.
literally Kethic's hammer.
That's good. That's good. It's got immunity. It's got resistance otherwise. 11 damage. And it just continues to cackle. For some reason, with your blessed hammer, it's just cackling. It's getting hit. It hurts. But it's just cackling.
Great.
Anything else?
I don't like that the house is laughing at us. Can you go back to dancing and, like, hold it still?
Saphira.
15, 20. She is going to run a circle around, seeing that Rohirri is looking rough. And she's going to do another 5th level Cure Wounds on Rohirri.
35.
35 HP for you, Rohirri.
Thank you.
And that is all she's got.
Nereus.
All right, I would like to summon famous dwarven pop singer Miley Cypress to come in like a wrecking ball and destroy the house.
All right.
I have that at 4th level. So
Yeah. What's it called? Can you show it for me?
it's not on. It's not on my sheet.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, it's.
That's
you
so
know,
weird.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
You know how Roll20 gets.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be here somewhere. But what I will do instead is I'm just gonna try to bonk this thing.
Bonka bonka. It's
How
not
will I
looking good.
bonk
It's
it?
not looking
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
say.
yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna Mind Spike. So I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on it. I need it to make a Wisdom saving throw against 19.
Wisdom, it's okay at, actually. It did.
Nat 20.
Did nat 20 it. So, is it half
Nat
damage?
20, half damage. So 21
Okay.
it would take 10 psychic damage. And that's the only effect in that case. But because it's a divination spell, I get a lower level spell slot back, and I get a 1st level spell slot back.
Very nice.
And just one other thing I need to check. I don't think I can. Okay, that's only after short rest. Never mind. Okay, that's my turn.
It's continuing to say, stagnate, ego, stagnate. As you do
Okay,
that.
I tell it red rum. Jack's a good boy.
Sadly, I already did the 1 layer action and none of y'all are swallowed in it, so instead, it's gonna try. Saphira just looks so tasty.
No. Well, I mean, she does. Thank you.
Nope,
but no.
you already said no. You said no. Lithium puts that in his notes for his investigation.
I
It's
haven't tried to
23
be swallowed
hits.
this hard since I left
Yeah, a
the-
23 will hit. Yeah.
Can you make a DC 16 Dex saving throw, please?
Yes, I can.
And
Dex is
meanwhile,
one I'm good at.
you're gonna take 23 damage.
Okay. I got a 23 on my save.
All right, you are not swallowed, but you do take 23 damage.
First time that happened.
Yeah, she does the swallowing. Thank you. Ow.
It's not gonna move, so go ahead, Lithian.
The gods are no. What did you say? It said laughing. The gods will
Gods will
try.
try.
The gods will try. I would instead like to use an action to try and see if I can't either understand or try and get something more out of it.
How would you like to do
so-
that? Are you saying you want to try to talk to it, or are you saying you want like an insight check?
I'm going to speak back to it.
What are you gonna say?
Let me see. what are the gods trying?
Try to grow. Try to uplift. It must come down, it must stagnate. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to go.
All right, that's it.
Did you want to attack or anything?
No. Sorry, could you type what it was that you said exactly in the chat for us? Lithian is currently trying to understand, and the faster it dies, the less likely that is to happen. When you, yeah, when we killed the other house, you just said that the spirits or whatever just kind of.
Yep, they are gone.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, I think I do maybe have an action. He's going to get close to it.
Okay.
And yeah, if this is necessarily a good idea or not. And he has some like vials on himself because I have a shit ton of like acid and antitoxin stuff, so I don't feel like it would be too far of a stretch to think that I have some like empty vials.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can't ready an action to see if it's possible to maybe try and catch some essence of
You
it,
got
or
it.
see if I can get one of those things. Part of it to maybe like inhabit the vial or something.
What I'm going to have you do is, if when you have the opportunity to, the most logical being when it's destroyed, I will have you make a. I'm going to have you make like a dex-based attack roll. And
Okay.
if you get the AC of the shadow creatures I originally had, which is 18, you will get what you're looking for.
Okay.
All right.
And
Go
you
ahead.
want me to
Don't
wait
do
till
it.
it dies? To do that?
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that will be it.
Rohiri, it's your turn.
Also, I just realized that I can also crit on an 18 and a 19 if a creature cannot see me.
Oh,
Bang.
So
Damn.
would
Alright.
have had another one earlier had I remembered that.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
No, that's on me. That's on me
Okay.
for not doing my magic items.
I am going to drop the wall of fire because that's not helping anything right now.
that's
I
fair.
mean, it's cool.
It's pretty singy right
It's
now.
pretty sick.
I am going to cast a 4th level Searing Smite
Okay.
with my bonus action. And I'm gonna smack the house.
Smack. Yeah.
That is a 17 and a 16 for the regular attack and the hasted attack.
17 and 16, that hits.
She a brick house?
Not very many bricks.
4th level.
It's a lot of wood.
Searing Smite. Yeah. And that.
Oh no.
And that.
So do I take a... Oh, okay. So let's see. 15, 14, 16. So 30, 45. All right. Whew, it did a lot. It's a lot. It's still standing, but it's one leg. One leg happened. It's doing its best, but it's as you do that more, it once again cackles as you use your weapon from Kethik. And you hear it say that the gods will fall, the gods will fall. Fall from grace, fall from grace.
Ooh, that sounds like heresy.
True.
Anything else?
Nope. Someone killed the fucking house.
Saphira.
Yeah, that's not my strong point. Cure wounds on myself. And that's all I got.
Okay. Nereus.
All right, we need damage.
We do.
A
Damage
fat
is good.
stack of damage. I'm thinking. I cast this at 4th level. I get +3. It's guaranteed, but they probably. I'll go for Mind Spike at 4th level, which will be 5d8 damage, but I need a Wisdom save DC 19.
Nope.
Alright.
It's a 1.
It deals 20 psychic damage, and for the next round, I know exactly where the house is, even if it's invisible.
I'm gonna call it here. How would you like to do this?
Since we're listening to the creature's mind, and it's, the gods will fall and things like that, I'm going to send a searing image into its mind of the ascendancy of the inner ring, right? Inner ring?
First ring. Yep.
The first ring. Of the first ring, enough to fry whatever it has resembling neurons. And I will do that by slamming my staff down with a wave of blue energy. And that will be it.
Do you say anything?
Oh, yeah, I have to,
Give us
because it's
a
verbal. It's verbal components.
Clever quip.
So I say, as they say in the Dragonborn lands, it's giving defeat.
As
and
you
then I hit the gritty.
So as you do that, it's first screaming and then it's maniacal laughter, like pained laughter. As it says, what comes up must come down, what comes up must come down, what comes up must come down. And then the last thing you hear, before I let you make your roll, Lithian, for your thing, is it says, return, return. Return, 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 return. It just says return over and over again. Meaning, you think it's going somewhere, but you have no idea where. And I want you to go ahead and make your attack roll.
Just straight dex, right? This is more of a check than an attack roll. I don't get advantage on it.
Yeah, I'm making an attack roll so you can use your
That's fine.
proficiency, but
Yep,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine, that's fine.
I'm just letting you take like a proficient dex roll with it, basically, is
That
what I'm
is-
allowing.
24.
Good. You got it. As you do that, you manage to swipe into some into your tube. And it's a drop. You have it, but I will caution you one thing. It's very weak right now, but much like it has been doing, you can see it starting to get on the ends and trying to absorb it. For right now, it's not taken over. But in probably about 24 hours, it could be a problem.
And
But right
since
now you're okay.
I'm still invisible, I'm going to slip that into a pocket so that nobody else knows.
And after that, trying to find a peaceful song would suck.
Nymph's Heart, Thousand Steps.
That works. All
Wreck-
around
wrecking
you
ball.
is just utter destruction of your
That's-
fires, your
us.
hits, but none of those weird shadowy inky monsters are there. And you all hear in your heads from Irita, did they go? Did you? We had to destroy everything to get those fuckers out.
Yeah, we had to fight houses.
Ugh. Well, we had to fight a cut down tree, so I don't know if you missed out much.
Well, we fought a mill and houses and also had a dance party. So I'm not trying to compare, but just something to.
That's
remember.
why I had 4 over there and I have 2 over here. All right, we should
Did you get a sample of the thing? They dissipated when we tried to get near them.
nah, Fjord is
Damn,
was just
no
kind
one
of
got a
trying to
sample. I feel like that could be relevant if someone had just gotten a sample.
You hear Evrine say, "My worry about a sample is that since it was overtaking inanimate objects, that it might just take over whatever you put in it."
That's true. That's true.
But for now, the
Suppose
place.
you're right. It could have been great hubris to take a sample. Who knows what ramifications could have happened if we had? You're right. Your wisdom knows no bounds.
Don't worry, it's not like the world's gonna end or something.
Right, exactly.
And everyone comes back together, and the people are glad it's over, but all you can kind of just see is there's eyes roaming over the destruction of
Thanks,
these farms.
Superman, for saving our
We did
lives
it,
that are-
apostles. We saved the city.
that are
Uh,
now in ruins.
Irina looks at everybody. We were told to return to our tears and report. If they want us to come back together, they'll decide so. So, for now, let's return to our tears and see what else we have to do about this. Everine kind of strokes his chin. There are some things about this that I will look into myself. But I will first speak to Estrin first before I go anywhere. I suggest you all do the same. And if nothing else, this will end with you guys teleporting back.
Yeah, Saphira is just gonna tell some of the people here, like, hey, support will be sent shortly.
They
Nereus, if it's all right,
Yeah.
given that Miro barely shows up for any meetings anyway, is probably going to stay for a while and help people and then go to the tear.
That's fine. And so we will end here before we have the tear meetings for everybody.